Hey everyone, my name is Jonas and this is the first episode of my public speaking progress. I'm right now in Vancouver, and what this is going to be about, I'm at Capilano University enrolled in this program, and we're having 8 speeches over 8 weeks. So every week is coming a new episode and we're having different speeches every time. And the next one is going to be about moving words of others. So it's presenting 1 minute while I took the speech which I will be presenting, and then it's 4 minutes of the actual video. And what my goal is on the speech is going more interactive with people, having more excitement about what I say, and that's pretty much it. Check it out. When I finished high school 3 years ago, I moved to Cape Town in South Africa and started working for Lufthansa. And sometime along the line, I found myself stuck in 9 to 5, and that's when I knew I'm living someone else's dream, and I need to stop that. So what I'm going to show you is Gary Vaynerchuk, and what he does, he is an entrepreneur. He built a company out of 3 million of a wine business. He built it up to 60 million, and what he encourages to do is do what you love to do and do this for the rest of your life. And 2 great things which he totally is good at and I suck at is, the first thing is he can put content with great value into small words, and the second thing you will tell me in the feedback. The slogan of the speech which he's giving you now is called "The Most Important Word Ever." Enjoy.
Your country is not the variable of your hustle, my friend. Now the environment and like entrepreneurship is glorified in the US, the UK wants to be more reserved, different, but your hustle, your work ethic, your drive is not predicated on your zip code. So first of all, it's different for everybody. But this whole notion of like, where's the time? I just think people are loaded with excuses. I think that the Vayner Nation thinks they're hustling, and straight to your face, I think 99.9% of you are not. Everybody has time. Stop watching fucking Lost. The thought and nature of like people saying, well, America's an entrepreneurial paradise is the same conversation that's happening within America of like, to be great in tech, you need to be in San Francisco. And let me just remind everybody that Facebook was invented in Boston. I'm just worried that people don't have patience. There's so many people giving up. I think the fear of losing trumps the excitement of victory for so many people. So to me, hustle would be putting all your effort into achieving the goal at hand, and for me that means making every minute count. So look, you need a break? Good, get your break, but the bottom line is every minute that you can apply to your game, you need to. I worry that people don't tap into their strengths. I think that people like to claim that they work hard and smart, but they're not putting in the work, and they work 9 to 6. It's just not enough. Executing the way it always is, following the school business model, such horseshit, is gonna lead you to a place where you're not going to win. Your talent isn't enough. You've gotta go put in the work. And having thick skin. Do you know how obnoxiously thick my skin is? You can punch me in the face 8,000 times. I'm here to get punched. Whether you're 100 or 0, you just wanna zen and live in a mountain with no technology, or you wanna buy the jets and hustle your face off, or anything in between, you need to find your cadence. There is no reason to do shit you hate. None. Promise me you won't. Whatever you need to do, do it. Look yourself in the mirror and ask yourself, what do I want to do every day for the rest of my life? Do that. And
wow, please say that one more time.
Look yourself in the mirror and ask yourself, what do I want to do every day for the rest of my life? Do that. And then hustle your face off 15 hours a day to get people to care. You know what I hustle about? I hustle about meeting every single person on earth. Do you know why? Because I care about people more than I care about myself. You're spending an hour or 2 on things every day that aren't achieving this extra brand or extra monies that you're chasing. And that's what you need to do. You need to work so hard. Your talent isn't enough. You've gotta go put in the work. And the fact of the matter is, we're in a time and in a generation that's not willing to do that. Do I have angst? Sure. Calling out myself every day for the last 6 or 7 years, telling everybody I'm gonna buy the jets. I gotta roll Billy's deep. I mean, if you want this, if you want bling bling, if you wanna buy the jets, if you wanna do shit, work. That's how you get it. Hustle is putting it all on the line. Period. Simple. You don't like the way it sounds? Fuck it, because it's the truth, because you're just not working. Hustle is waking up one day, the day before you die, and realizing you gave it your all into the parenting of your children, the building of your businesses, the philanthropy that you wanted to do. Whatever you define, it's just, you know, all in, emotionally and executionally, in theory and strategy and in execution. Stop crying and just keep hustling. Hustle is the most important word ever.
Okay, feedback for Paul. Calvin.
Of course. I was shockingly comfortable with your silence. I didn't know if I would be, but I don't know how you did it or why I was, but I really was. Also, a really powerful video. I like it.
Yana?
Yeah, like while you were speaking, you were completely comfortable and you were connecting with everyone. But like I just find it really impressive how you composed yourself. Like you completely like lost your train of thought, but then you just like came back to it and just like right off you started talking.
Why did you memorize it? Why? Hey, please. Never, ever memorize a speech.
I didn't write it down though, I was like going through it in my head.
I know,
and, yeah,
never. Did you swear? Never. Okay, so here's what I would recommend, okay? What's great about you is you actually, the first part, you seemed so natural. Like I had no idea. You were actually, the first time I'm pretty good at figuring out who's memorized. You had me fooled. I didn't think you memorized. The moment you forgot, I knew, oh, he's memorized this whole script. Paul, the thing about you is you're very personable. Like you've just got, like certain students, certain people have that it factor. You just definitely have that it factor. People pay attention to you. You know, you seem quite comfortable in your body and all of that. But for you, the next speech you do, which is worth 10% versus this 5%, don't memorize it. All I want you to do is come up with the 3 points per, like 3 by 3. You know, the intro, body, conclusion, and 3 points in between. And that's it. And every single time you videotape yourself, change it up. Change it up every single time. You are a naturally good speaker, but because you memorized it, you went blank. Had you just said, I kind of know the gist of what I'm going to say. I'm going to introduce this cool guy and he's in this cool video. I mean, that's really, and why it impacted me, that was really cool. I loved the part, I loved your beginning, and I loved your end. I love that you said enjoy. Just enjoy, like enjoy yourself. And that was very personable. But please, like I'm not kidding, never, ever. Do you memorize in your country?
Not really. I think it's like you go through it and then automatically you memorize it. So what's better, what I didn't do is like practice and stand somewhere and speak out loud. I didn't do that, so I just made it in my head.
Yeah, so don't do that. So change it up every time. Go, you know what, I'm going to introduce this video, and then I'm going to introduce this video, and then I'm going to do this. And change it up every single time, because you are naturally comfortable up there.
I think the changing around thing would work great.
Yeah, change it up, change your words, but please, here's a perfect example of why I tell you not to do that. But you did fool me, because I really didn't know you had memorized it. It was so slick in the beginning. And I'm not easily fooled.
Wow, so you just thought the first speech was quite interesting. I totally fucked this one up as you saw. So let's have a look into it. So what's happened is I pretty much had this one totally planned out, memorized the whole thing without writing it down, but I had it word by word in my mind. So I just got blank. So what happened in this 20 seconds, I was actually pretty good in thinking what was happening. I was not stressing or something. And I thought like, well, what did I want to say? Didn't find it. It's okay, fuck it, let's go for it. So just as Karen said, what is important, like not to do it, don't memorize the shit, because you will get lost in it. So just have your like main points, like 3 points, and swap it all around, so that you won't get lost in what you say. And you can just adapt to the situation you have, even though you might miss a part. So that's like a goal which I will do on the next one. I think what was pretty good, like a goal which I told last time, is I want to interact with people more, which went quite good, and be more emotional and energy and stuff like this. So this is going quite well. And also, yeah, the interaction which happened with the people, like asking them questions, was quite fun. See you next time.